I used to reach for my phone before my feet hit the floor every morning for years. And I want to tell you what this was actually costing me because it's more than you think. You see, I spent 30 years in public education, high school principal, and then superintendent, and then 10 years building an auto repair business from nothing. And both jobs demanded the same thing every single day: clear thinking under pressure. Now, for a long stretch, I was starting every morning already foggy because the first thing I did was hand my attention to whoever had texted, emailed, or posted overnight. Cal Newport, who studies deep work and attention, has a term for this: attention residue. So every time you touch a notification, a little film of it stays on your focus for the next 20 minutes or more. You're never actually starting fresh, you're starting fogged. So here's what I do now, and it comes from a place you wouldn't expect. It was a 16th century Catholic priest named Ignatius of Loyola, and he built a daily practice called the Examen. A structured review of the day means to help you notice where God was present and where you missed it. Spiritual directors still teach it today, nearly 500 years later. And I've adapted it into 3 steps, 4 minutes total, and I do it before I touch my phone. So step 1, notice, 2 minutes. I ask myself, where did I feel most alive yesterday? Where did I feel most drained? Not judging, just noticing it like a scientist looking at data. Step 2, name, 1 minute. This is the step people skip, and it's the most important one. I name the specific emotion attached to each moment. Not a good day or bad day, those are useless categories. Frustrated, grateful, afraid, proud, specific words. Now here's why that matters, and this is where the ancient practice and modern neuroscience shake hands. Andrew Huberman's research on emotional regulation shows that naming an emotional state specifically, not vaguely, activates the prefrontal cortex in a way that reduces the emotional charge within minutes. It's called cognitive reappraisal or effect labeling. The Desert Fathers didn't have an MRI machine, but they knew it as well through centuries of practice, that naming what's inside you loosens its grip. Ignatius built his entire spiritual discipline around it. Finally, step 3, choose. 1 minute. Based on what I noticed and named, I pick one thing I'll do differently today. Just one. That's it, 4 minutes. Notice, name, choose. I've done this most mornings for the last several years, and I can tell you the days I skip it are noticeably foggier. Not spiritually foggier, actually measurably cognitively foggier. So here's what surprised me most. I thought this was a spiritual practice I was adding to my day for God's sake. And it is that. But it's also, it turns out, one of the best mental clarity tools available according to current research on attention and emotional regulation. Ancient wisdom, modern science aren't competing here. They're describing the same door from 2 different rooms. So if you try one thing from this video, make it this. Tomorrow morning, before you touch your phone, take 4 minutes. Notice, name, choose. That's the whole practice. Now, if this was helpful, subscribe. I put out new teaching every week. And I'll answer your questions as well, and we'll see you then.